Welcome everyone, I am Confused, and this is my Minecraft world. I've spent over 900 in-game days here, streamed for over 150 hours across 50 plus streams, poured over way too much time and energy into this world, but I love it regardless. We've had some great times and some absolute disasters. I've designed farms and even fought the Wither the legit way, not cowering underneath some bedrock. On stream 50, I even took the leap after so much time and fought the Ender Dragon, and spoiler alert, I survived. I even got some wings along the way. So today, I want to give you a tour of what this world is, what I've created, and share with you what it's all about. The Pirate Cove, my villagers, and my farms. So without further ado, let's jump in. So let's start where it all began, my Pirate Cove. This was the first place I found shortly after spawning into the world, and I knew pretty quickly what I wanted to do when I found this space. I never really set out with a grand plan for this world, but when I stumbled upon this spot, the idea just hit me. I wanted pirates. When I build, I try to have some kind of story, some kind of reason for what I'm doing. Why would pirates build here? Maybe it's because of the narrow entrance. You know, makes it a little harder for ships to get in. It's safe, it's hidden. You know, why this specific block? Perhaps there's a mine around the corner, an abandoned mine, you know, easy materials. I want there to be choices in my decisions. I want there to be reason behind what I do. Well, at least most of them. As the Pirate Cove started to grow, I needed more than just lore. I needed function, and that's where this building came in. This is the enchanting tower with the villager trading hall below. Walking through here, we've got the enchanting area up top, but the real magic is down below. Let's head down the elevator into the jail cells. Now, down in the jail cells, we have the main holding area. The cells where I keep my special guests. We already have a zombie in here that's already in custody, and plenty of empty cells to be filled, because what's a pirate base without a dungeon? Now, let's head down below, and I'll show you where all the villagers are hiding. So first up, right up front, I've got a cozy little setup for some farmers that keep me stocked with my golden carrots. There's also a cartographer, a leather worker, a fletcher, and fisherman. Now, starting on the right is where all my librarians are. There's room for 32, it's not full. I do have my special mending guy I got on my very first place lectern for only 14 emeralds. Dumb luck at its finest. On the far left, I've got 12 clerics for redstone and lapis, and then 12 masons for quartz and terracotta. They basically become my decorative materials dealers. In the center aisle, I've got 16 shepherds, but here's the catch. I want them to all trade the same color wool and carpet, because why not? I really have no reason. I've got about 6 or 7 so far, and it's just becoming more challenging as I try to get more. And finally, on the other side, I've got my toolsmiths, weaponsmiths, and armorers. These guys they're the main guys here. They trade my iron and I get all my emeralds. But let me show you where I get all that iron from to trade for those emeralds. Let's head over to the iron volcano. Right now, I'm standing on the bridge over the cove entrance, and directly ahead of me is one of the biggest work in progresses in my world, the iron volcano. Now, I know what you're thinking. It's a giant grass-covered dirt blob. And yes, you are correct. But here's the thing. This is where my vision kicks in. I want to make it epic. Eventually, it's going to have or become a full-blown volcano fortress with lava flowing and iron deposits and everything. Right now, it's doing its job. And as you can see, inside, I have a dual iron farm that is running and running quite well. Golems are spawning, lava is flowing. I'm getting iron, and that's what's important. It's basic, it's not decorated, but it works. And that is truly what I need in this situation. And this is what funds all my emeralds. So this is my gold farm. It's based on Ilmango's design, and I'm leaving. That was not smart of me. I thought that would be a cool way to start this, but so this is Ilmango's design. It's my gold farm. It pretty much prints money in form of XP and gold, as you can see. It's pretty chaotic. There's really not much to say. I know everyone's seen these before, but it is pretty cool. I love it. I love this design. I love this build. It gives me XP, it gives me gold, and it's just great. It was a fun build too. I did this live on stream as I did everything else, and it was great. Great having everyone there, giving me ideas, helping me along. So here I'd like to get a little bit into the back end of things. So I'm going to show you the back room. So through this secret entrance, I have everything. I have my storage. You can see it's color coded, somewhat organized, maybe not the best, not efficient, but it works. Over here, I have my slime farm, which is kind of hidden in the back corner. You can kind of see slime down there. There's a chest. There's lots of slime. And then next I have my my honey farm with my bees, and it gives me everything I need for that. Over here I have a small cactus farm. It's slow. It's not great, but it's enough. And then sugarcane. It's just me. I don't need a world's worth of sugarcane. Now, next I'll show you the breeder. So this is where all my villagers come from. This thing pumps them out, drops them down the hole. Oh, and then there's my puppy. Good puppy. Good puppy. All right, moving on. Enough distractions. This is a map of the area. I only did this a couple days ago before filming this. I thought it was really cool to kind of see. I might take more. And then going down here, this is where the villager conversion happens. This is where I find all the specifics, get good trades, and I get all those wool trades I'm trying and grinding to get. So the iron comes through here, it banks a minecart, it shoots out here, picks up a villager, loops around, drops down here. I trade with them, I convert them, and then he comes over here. The doctor will see them, converts them to a zombie. I drop them over here, and I cure them, and then I send them off into the trading hall, which I showed previously. See, this is the other end. So this is kind of, how it all happens. It may not be the most humane, but it works for me. So since we were in the villager trading area, I thought it would be fun to go through kind of my process and how I work through the village trades and how I get. So I looked at this a second ago, and I'm at 438 villagers I've gone through. I've only got 7 of the preferred wool trades and carpet trades I want. So let's go through, I think we got maybe 10 or 20 in here. Let's see if we get lucky. We can get one in on this world tour. Let's start with this guy to the side of me here. And let's go. you guys see that. Did you see that? The montage? But did you see it? We got the purple wool on camera during the tour. What could be more epic than that? So what we're gonna do now, now that we had that epic moment, is we are going to go and let's go check out the sewers. And I'll introduce you to my turtles. Now we're heading into probably the most unnecessary part of this world, but also, and most definitely one of my favorites. It's our sewer system. Because clearly what this world needed after farms, a volcano, and forced villager labor was damn confusing network of tunnels running around and making no sense. But I think it makes the world feel more connected, more lived in, maybe a little bit more questionable. It really doesn't make sense, but it doesn't need to. I enjoy it, and that's what's important. Now, this tunnel or this sewer system comes with a surprise. These are my turtles. They are the Ninja Turtles, and they are mine. The second I was building a sewer, I knew I had to do this. I needed 4 turtles in my sewer, and maybe I'll get a rat one day, but I love it, and I wouldn't change it for the world. Well, here we are, guys, standing next to the one and only custom tree that I've ever built in my entire world. Because of course I waited 900 plus days to build a tree, like a professional. But honestly, I think this feels right. From the pirate cove to the iron volcano, to the turtles hiding in the sewer, this world has been a mix of chaos, questionable decisions, and way too many dead villagers. And somehow, it's probably the coolest thing I've ever created. I didn't start this world with a plan, just wanted to play the game and maybe share it with a person or two. But after 150 plus hours of streaming, it's turned into something that I'm extremely proud of. And you know what the very best part is? It is absolutely nowhere even close to being finished. Thank you for watching. Like the tour. I would love to see you on stream next time. I am confused, and this has been my world. I will catch you guys in the next one.